we are at Ma Mahima Dhaba, which is near Noyapalli, and you have to take the service road of it. And it's a small restaurant, dhaba kind of thing, and we have ordered. So after this, we will be heading to some of the spots on our way to Konark Temple. Stay tuned as we go further. I'll show you. The chips, mushroom masala, dal, rice, salad, and a dry veg with mashed potatoes and some chips. So the food tasted good, and now we are heading to Konark Temple, and on the way we will head to some other spots like Siruli Temple and Beleswar Beach. So that is also a research. We haven't been there. We'll see as we go.
Our first destination was Siruli Mahavir Temple, which was 33 kilometers away from Puri. We surpassed many small villages on our way to the temple. The weather was pleasant and there was purity in the air. The quietness and the cleanliness that these villages had was the most admiring thing, and to it added the nature's own beauty of greenery, farmlands and tall trees standing on both the sides of the road, welcoming us with all hearts.
So we have just arrived at Siruli Temple, and the nature was at its peak, and we witnessed a very scenic views. And now we will be heading into the temple. It is believed that the left eye of the Hanuman ji is looking towards Srikshetra temple of Puri, and the right eye is seeing towards Lanka, and the whole Hanuman temple is carved on a single stone, and it's 10 feet high. So yes, we will witness, and I'll let you know how the scene has been. Stay tuned.
This temple is not so important from the architectural point of view, but from religious point of view, it is one of the most important shrines of Odisha. As you can see, the architecture of the temple is very simple and it has been hand painted. There is a pond beside, and at the moment you enter, there is a huge wooden door. There are about 8 to 10 pillars before you enter the main temple, and these pillars have their own beauty. They have this diya stall where you can take the diyas and lit them outside the temple and then enter into the temple. Each pillar have the story of Ramayana carved into it, so you can see some of the pictures that shows Hanumanji and Ramji. That is the beauty of these pillars. So they have scenes depicted in these pillars from Ramayana. On our way back to Konark, we witnessed a hut that has kept alive the Odia traditional art of jyoti, which is made up of rice paste and a piece of cloth, and we were mesmerized. By the time we started to head towards Konark, it was already sunset, and since we thought that Siruli would be on our way, but it took 15 kilometers inside, and that costed us 30 kilometers extra drive. So the sun started setting, and we were really in doubt if we could witness the Konark Sun Temple because it had time limits. This is the Marine Drive of Odisha with tall trees on both the sides, and this was the eco retreat which was on our checklist. If we could make in time, then we are surely going to go inside here. This is an open beach actually. The other side of the heaped sand is the beach. So I could spot many vloggers on the way doing their part of job. And rest I leave on to you to decide the beauty of this place. Since we visited Konark after a very long time, so we were confused about the right place to park for. So we by mistakenly parked our car in the Chandrabhaga beach, which is one of the most known beach of Odisha. But this was not our destination. So this costed us extra 10 minutes and we were in hurry to reach Konark Temple because it was about to close by 6 p.m. and it was already 5:15 or so.
It's 5:30 and I think we are late, and let's see, it closes by 6 p.m. and fingers crossed if we could see the temple.
We were in a hurry and in search of ticket counter because it was about to close. The moment you enter the temple, you will see collectibles on both the sides of the road, and these are the famous traditions of Odisha. This pathway leads us towards the temple, and as you can see, the sun has already set and the beauty of the temple is mesmerizing. This is a closer view. The entry fee for per person is 50 rupees and they have this coin system. The temple is spread across 26 acres of land and is made up of stone. This front sanctum is called the Bhadra Deula, or the Assembly of People, and the main sanctuary is surrounded by such small temples, but it is destructed now. There are many sayings and many stories related to this temple. The Konark Sun Temple is a well-known tourist place in Odisha. It has been listed in the UNESCO World Heritage in the year of 1984. The bespoke 100 feet high stone carved temple has many beliefs and stories attached to it. Speaking of its architecture, the 100 feet high temple, which used to be nearly 200 feet high, was built up of stone. The whole temple seems to sit on a huge chariot with 12 pairs of wheels, which represents 12 months of the Hindu calendar. Starting from the base till its crown, the stones were carved with miniature details. It is designed in such a manner that the first rays of the rising sun falls on the main entrance of the temple. The Europeans named the giant temple as Black Pagoda. It is believed the ships that passed through the temple were vanishing, so they came to a conclusion that the Sikhara of the temple, which we call the Dhinoti, had very powerful magnetic effects that could attract huge ships. So they were forced to take the Sikhara with them. As a result, the temple started diminishing. The destruction of the temple is still unknown. There were 1200 laborers involved in building this temple, which took them 12 years to build. But the Sikhara of the temple couldn't be put after many tries. The son of the chief laborer had paid a visit to his father and he did put the Sikhara. Fearing the same, other workers were in chaos about the king's decision, and to protect the image of all the laborers, his son jumped into the sea and gave sacrifice of his life. If this piece of information excites you, then please do a little research on Google to know more about this place. Also, sorry for the poor quality clips, they were captured in a very low lit surrounding. Our last destination was Konark Eco Retreat, which is an initiative by Odisha Tourism. This place offers tourists a taste of local culture, artisans, folk artists and musicians of Odisha. There are water activities, but since we arrived late, it was closed, and there are about 50 cottages or beach shacks which are well maintained, and the price varies from 8,000 to 25,000. However, if you don't want to stay there, you can enter the area for free, grab some eateries of your choice from a number of stalls and enjoy the beachy vibes. So we landed up on this stall named Cha. The rates was quite reasonable. We grabbed some chai and had some eateries and enjoyed the view. So that's all for this vlog. A continuous 10-hour drive came to an end. It was a long and one day tiring outing,
Makes me wanna do things, that's why I gotta make it.
And on our way back, we halted at the most famous Brothers Dhaba to grab our dinner. I hope you liked the vlog. If so, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, have a great week ahead. Bye bye.